This is Carlee Russell, and her actions terrified a whole community and scared many more across the world. But what if I told you it was all a hoax? Hello, my name is Kendall, and welcome back to Crime and Killer Monday. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Kendall. Grab your favorite snacks and relax as we unravel a story about deception and the consequences that came with it. And if you do end up enjoying this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon so that you're notified the next time that I post. So without any further introduction, here's the woman who faked her own kidnapping. Imagine this, you're a parent, and one day you're not able to get in contact with your child. Rightfully so, you begin panicking, desperately trying to get in contact with her and doing everything that you can. And as you continue your search, you find that others haven't heard from her either. Most children would never want their parent to go through this and experience those terrifying feelings, except for one, and her name is Carlee Russell. To quickly sum up what happened, it all started in Alabama on July 13th, where Carlee had called 911 reporting a toddler wandering on the side of the Interstate 459 before she pulled over to check it out herself. Data showed that she drove approximately 600 yards following this toddler, which in hindsight is an extremely long distance to be following a literal kid. She then abruptly hung up the call, got out the car, and wandered in the forest where she wouldn't be seen again for another couple days. What makes this case so odd is that she kind of ratted on herself from the beginning. Detectives probably looked at Carlee's search history in their investigation to figure out if there were any clues or if she maybe was in contact with somebody. But what they ended up finding was something that they didn't expect. She had some very interesting, odd, and off-putting searches, such as, do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? How to take money from a cash register without being caught? Also looking for how long Amber Alerts typically last for, and even searching up a movie called Taken, which is literally a movie about kidnapping. She also looked up things like bus tickets, etc. And mind you, all these searches were pretty recent, as they were all looked up in the couple days leading up to her disappearance. Who knows what she was planning, but simply based off of her search history, it seemed like she was planning on being gone for a while and using illegal ways to survive. Her story started showing holes from the beginning when she called in about a missing toddler on the side of the road, but the issue was there was no other calls about a toddler on the side of that interstate, and on top of that, there was no missing child's report at the time. As the search got deeper, more things began popping up, such as the fact that she was caught on security cameras buying snacks just a couple hours before she disappeared. These snacks would be gone once police showed up to her last location, but her car and all her other personal belongings were still on the side of the interstate, with no sign of Carlee or the child. Her phone was also found still in the car, which is extremely dangerous considering the fact that she had gone to this forested area, and if she did get lost, it would have been difficult for her to find her way out. Reasonably so, her family was extremely worried. And that's when local, state, and federal law enforcement started their 49-hour search. Plenty of people from the community stepped in to help, and even a set of parents that had previously lost their own child in similar circumstances came in to comfort the family. Now, this whole situation definitely scared a lot of the community because a lot of them used that interstate, and a lot of them believed that there could be more victims. It's crazy to think about how many people were praying for her, spending their time, money, and resources on this whole situation. It didn't take long for Carlee to show back up though, because soon later, on July 15th, she returned home by foot, where she had minor injuries and $104 in her sock, but that seemed to be it. The money that she had would have been enough to survive for a little bit of time, so I wonder why she didn't just go buy the bus ticket that we saw in her search feed, or some of the other plans that she had based off of her search feed. Regardless of this though, plenty happened within those couple days, according to the story that Carlee had told the police department. If you thought everything was crazy so far, listen to this. She said that once she got out of the car and approached the child, a man came out of the trees claiming he was there checking on the child as well. And apparently after this interaction, she didn't remember anything until she woke up in the back of a truck. She said there was a orange-haired man with a bald spot and a woman with a child in the car. Eventually she escaped just to get caught again, where she was taken to the abductor's home, fed cheese and crackers, and invaded. Then she was able to escape again, going into the woods and making it back home. I think it's the cheese and crackers part that makes that story a little bit hard to believe. Considering her interesting story, search history, and security footage, the police department were a little bit skeptical of this and decided to investigate further, eventually leading to Carlee getting a lawyer where a statement was released admitting that she had faked her own kidnapping. She never saw a child and, in fact, didn't even leave the city. There have been plenty of rumors going around talking about the reasoning why Carlee faked her own kidnapping was because she got in an argument with her boyfriend. And in later statements from the boyfriend, he did say that they did get in an argument because I guess they went on a trip or something. And they got in an argument, but he said it wasn't a fake your own kidnapping type argument. It wasn't that serious, I guess. So he doesn't even know why she even faked her own kidnapping, and I don't know if we will ever know. No matter the reason, charges were pursued. She was charged with false reporting to law enforcement authorities and falsely reporting an incident. She pled not guilty to both of these charges. Despite this, she was found guilty on both counts and was sentenced to a full year in jail and is forced to pay nearly $18,000 in restitutions. The amount of sorrow throughout this whole case must have been extensive. And I mean, her parents believed her entire story. Rightfully so. I would have believed it too. It's not something that you would automatically guess that somebody would lie about. But going on television and defending your child just to find out that they were lying, I mean, it has to be heartbreaking. End of the day lesson is don't fake your own kidnapping. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to check out what's next. And make sure to like and subscribe. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!